beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend,
close all your apps and then open YouTube.
I love the weekend,
Is your phone hot?
girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. I bet you could. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, burn everybody. Painting wife, call money to something. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my You're on the floor, I'm still holding my Mommy talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now that you go. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now that you go. My 9 to 5 looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel movie. Stable life, say hi to my. Take a ride, let's go on my. Why you surprised when I buy you? Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle my You're on the floor, I'm still holding my Mommy talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. So now that you go. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now that you go. Oh, I went down, I'ma show them I'm
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Won by Milwaukee. Bledsoe to Brogdon. Count it.
Man, that may not have...
What did you say?
been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
It's Washington with the basketball. To Beal. Short jumper off the mark. Giannis in control of the basketball. 2-point advantage. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. The drive right to the basket, and he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
4-0.
Knocks down the first.
Huh? another win. Now it's 4-2.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Giannis with it up top. Lead is 2. To Bledsoe. To Middleton. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Beal. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Eric Bledsoe is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 79% at the line. First one goes down. Missed the middle one. One more coming. Washington basketball. Wall. To Beal. There it is, John Wall. Missed his first, that one goes.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Cashes in for 2.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Playing Fortnite.
To Beal. Knocked loose. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Beal. Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. Has a look. Brogdon can't connect.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Giannis shoots with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Wall into the front court. The score 12-8. Howard to Beal.
Huh?
Giannis Antetokounmpo pins it.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Into the front court comes Wall. Right now, down 7. To Beal. Trying to cash in. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Wall to Howard. Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Giannis Adetokunbo, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Beal to Wall. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Wall can't connect. Milwaukee with the basketball. Middleton. Rebound taken by the Wizards. Giannis Adetokunbo snatching it out of the air. Bledsoe with it up top. The lead stands at 9. Eric Bledsoe, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Brook Lopez tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Wall. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. He throws it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Now Scott Brooks will use a timeout. His guys have flat out sleepwalked. It's been a brutal first quarter.
Yes, it has been a terrific beginning of the game for one team, but usually I might lie to viewers, tell you, hey, just get ready for the long haul. This team can fight their way back in. I can't lie to you. If you want to turn your TV sets off, please be my guest. You're watching the same thing I am, a blowout.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Wall to Beal. From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Adetokunbo to Hill. Jan Mahinmi swats it. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Giannis Adetokunbo, huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Adetokunbo for 3. His first effort off the mark. To Wall. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Giannis Adetokunbo trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw, good for Giannis. It's a 3-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. Wizards with the basketball. To Parker. Sizing up the defense. Parker. Here comes the screen. 5 to shoot for Washington. Has a chance. Ariza can't get that to go. To George Hill. Adetokunbo fires the 3. Not going down here. Parker Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
That's it for the first quarter. The Bucks in control so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Wizards have it. Knocked loose. Bucks have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Curling inside. Hill. From the outside, no good. The screen sets him up for two.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. It goes down.
One could make the case he might be glad he didn't get the and one.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Jabari Parker. He's 2 for 2 now.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. Down low to Mirotic. To Antetokounmpo. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Wizards at the controls. Jeff Green matched up with Connaughton. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Giannis Antetokounmpo able to recover with the block. New blood coming in for both sides. Antetokounmpo to Hill. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Bucks have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
And a putback slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Oh, emphatic slam.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
It's Washington with the basketball. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Hill into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. George Hill. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Beal against Connaughton. To Parker. Nikola Mirotic sends it away. Oh. To Middleton, deep right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. George Hill, and he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And he connects on the first free throw.
It's 45-19, man.
Substitutions.
2 for 2 on that trip. Into the front court. It's Wall. Down a bundle. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Wall. Oh, big finish at the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Hill across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Connaughton shot, no good. Wall with it up top. He'll run the offense. Beal matched up with Connaughton. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Hill to Middleton. From long range. Good contest. Middleton off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues.
Here we go, my ball, my ball. Got ball. Got ball.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
George Hill. To Middleton. Goes to the right side. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Beal matched up with Connaughton. Bradley Beal. Ooh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Hill. Beyond the arc for 3. Howard with the rebound. Washington basketball. Beal. Nikola Mirotic sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Middleton. Trying to cash in. Middleton off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. To George Hill. Middleton. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Middleton. It's no good. Great defense. Wall across the timeline. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. Hill. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Shot from the lane won't go. He'll let one fly from half court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Enjoy.
The Bucks entered the locker room at half.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
To Beal.
You're on the island now.
To Howard. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Slam dunk, Malcolm Brogdon.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Here comes the screen. To Howard. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Wizards with the basketball. Beal. Takes stock of the floor. To Howard. Offensive rebound. Brook Lopez with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Here's a chance from long range. The follow won't go either. Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Dwight Howard rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Middleton, going to launch, beyond the arc. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Brogdon to Middleton. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Howard. Throws it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Antetokounmpo goes to the left side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
To Howard. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Over to the right side. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Bledsoe. Washington has the rebound. Knocked loose. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. Bledsoe. He'll take that any day.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Wall. Terrific vision. Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Bucks basketball. And count the basket inside.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. And they pounce. Great feed. Wall to Howard. Defense making the ball handler work. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. To Antetokounmpo. Eric Bledsoe. He's now 4 for 6.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Wall. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Short jumper misses. In the slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Howard. Off the assist.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Bledsoe to Brogdon. Antetokounmpo. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Wall to Parker. From the painted area, won't go down. DJ Wilson with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Gets to the basket and scores.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Around the perimeter to Antetokounmpo. Lets it fly from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Wall into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Missed a wide open look.
Defense, let's go.
To Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. Adetokunbo to Hill. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Yeah.
Got it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
The Bucks at the controls. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Bucks in command of this one.
Okay.
The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Good look that time, but off the mark. To Adetokunbo. Brogdon, deep left corner. Middleton. Not that time. He misses. Into the front court comes Wall. Down a bundle. Picked up by the Bucks.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Wall. Nice pass to set things up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. For 3, Jay, you had to figure sooner or later one of those threes was going to go down.
I don't know. I'm a little bit beside myself that they kept shooting the ball at that clip. I mean, when you miss that many shots in a row, you usually try to get to the rim, see the ball go in, then go inside out. But obviously, that's not the case.
It's Wall. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Free throws coming up.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Misses the first. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Wizards have it. Wall goes to the right side. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Hill into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lopez can't connect. Parker with it. He'll run the offense. No good and no foul. George Hill That's out. Last touch by Chris Middleton. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Brook Lopez pins it. Beal.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Parker. That ball's out of bounds off one of the Wizards. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Fires the three. It's Howard, the rebound. Wizards at the controls. Short jumper stays out.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Bledsoe. Lays it up and in.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Knocked loose. Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe. Middleton. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Knocked loose. Bucks have it. Brogdon. To Lopez. Middleton. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Into the front court, it's Wall. His guys down big to Howard. Defense making the ball carrier work. Brook Lopez snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Bledsoe. To Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe gets it in the left corner. To Bledsoe. 4-3. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. It's Washington with the basketball. Beal to Wall. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Wall to Beal. 5 on the shot clock. To Beal. Off the assist.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Middleton. Won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Turns and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Wall with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Unable to connect on the free throw. Giannis Antetokounmpo tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Goes to the left side. Middleton. Rebound owned by Washington. Knocked loose. What a save. That's hard work right there. Parker. That's no good. To Antetokounmpo. To Bledsoe. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Washington basketball. Surveys the floor. Brook Lopez swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Middleton. To Antetokounmpo. Middleton. Not that time. He missed it. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Huge block. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wall to Beal. Brook Lopez able to recover with the block. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Shot at the buzzer's good. Not the greatest show of sportsmanship. An already contentious battle has now come to a close.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Wizards
did not look good in this one, and neither did the score.
Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Washington Wizards.
Game track. Defense. Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo was happy to throw down plenty of dunks. And if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride.
Who was cold?
We're What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fished the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.